This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2007 GMC Sierra Classic 2500 HD Crew Cab. It's an SLT, which is leather. It's a 6.6 liter Duramax turbo diesel, four-wheel drive. It's a short bed, and it has 225,900 miles. It was a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in San Antonio. It's on a salvage title due to theft, not collision. Please watch the little 3-minute animated video in our ad. It tells you how and why you get a salvage title when a vehicle is clearly not wrecked. You'll see pictures of the vehicle before it left San Antonio. It looks just like this, except it's got brand new tires on it, and it's clean. Other than that, it's the same exact truck. The reason they give them salvage titles, the insurance companies never want to see this truck again in their lives. And the way they ensure that is by selling it to us on a salvage title. That way, if you get killed in it or you get hurt in it or something bad happens with it, it can't go back to the insurance company, which in this case is very good. It's USAA, which is figures. It looks like this and it runs like this because it was belonged to a military guy. They always take care of their rigs, and this is no different. So basically, it's the insurance company's way of immunizing them against future trouble with this truck once they sell it to us. That's why they do it. Anyway, once we get them here, we do an inspection. This is what they look like. This is the first page of it. I have my little cheat sheets here. I got brand new BFG all-terrains, 325 60/20s, battery. Both turn signal bulbs are new. Both tail lights are new. They had cracks in them. Rear shocks are new. Driver door lock cylinder is new. They broke the door lock cylinder when they stole it. The radio's new. It was stolen. They also stole the rear seat and the center console. We replaced them with used, but the right color seats, but they are used. And that's that. I'm going to walk around and show you what's going on with this truck. It is a lifted truck, so it's going to drive quite a bit different. It's also going to make noises that regular lifted trucks or regular non-lifted trucks don't make, because there's different travels, there's different wear, and it's got 225,000 miles on it. So if you're trying to buy a truck that's going to drive perfectly straight, not make noises, not creak and groan, this isn't it. And I haven't even driven this truck. I'm just telling you that based on being a lifted truck. That's the way they are. Okay? If you're looking for a perfect ride, go buy a brand new one and you'll have a perfect ride for a little while. It's a hell of a cool looking truck though. It's a nice lift. It's a Pro Comp lift. There's that. It's a 6-inch lift. It does have rear air suspension. That's manual. You fill it manually. It doesn't have a pump, which is kind of odd because this guy was pretty hip on electronics and pumps and all kinds of stuff. It's got a auxiliary fuel tank in the back that has a switch on the dash where you pump from it directly into the main tank. So all the fuel comes that feeds the truck comes from the main tank. When you run out in the main tank, you turn on the switch, the toggle switch on the dash, and it'll transfer fuel to the main tank. That's a electric tonneau cover also. Apparently it comes with a remote, which we can't find. We left it open, but it does close. It's a hard tonneau cover. It's not plastic or cloth. It's a hard tonneau cover, but we left it open to do this video. It's also got a charging port. You can plug in that for jumper cables. This truck is chipped. We've driven it. It's obviously tuned. We don't have the tuner, so we don't know what kind of tune or how much it's tuned, but it's clearly been tuned. You'd have to go buy another tuner and tune it again to know what's in it. This is the only real blemish on the body. I don't know why they did this repair like that, but that's what they did. Little scratches down here. It's got some really cool steps, electronic steps there. I'm going to show you really quickly what it books for. Kelly Blue Book. This is a truck that's not lifted and looking like this, by the way. It's probably, realistically, it books for a lot more than this, but 225,000 mile SLT, 19,311. Okay, obviously this is not your average SLT, but that's all the equipment in it. Okay, this is the switch to transfer fuel. This is a switch that puts power to the tonneau cover, but we don't have the remote for that, so it's just considered a manual cover because that's what it is now. I'm going to fire this thing up. Look under the hood. Let's see, where's there we go. There's the odometer. 225,995. Okay. Open up the hood. This is an original battery. The other battery is the new battery. Aerated intake system. Gearbox. There's the steps coming down there. There's your window. Like I said, these were used seats that we had to get. They stole the seats from it. A little bit of wear right here. There's your passenger window, door locks. Let's see, heated seats. What's that? Let's see, seat back, forward, up, down, back, forward. These seats are in really good shape. This was a nice truck. It's really, I'm sure the guy was not happy that he lost it. There's all your manuals. Even the dash doesn't have any peeling on it. It's in really good shape. This is a nice truck. It's black though. It's going to show everything. Alright. Here's your driver rear window. Driver window, passenger window, passenger rear window, driver rear window, seats, heated. What's that? Mirrors, out, in, down, up, other side, out, in, down, up. Seat back forward. Back, whole seat back, forward, down, up. There you go. Like I said, this switch right here just transfers fuel. The gas gauge reads what's in the gas tank, so you just transfer fuel. And you see this light come on when I do this toggle? That means you're transferring fuel. We've already transferred all the fuel from it, so that tank is empty right now, which is why it's full. It was about half full, and we just moved all the fuel over there. Let me get a seatbelt on here real quick. There we go. Let's see. There we go. All right, seatbelt on finally. Obviously, these controls are not going to work because you have to get an adapter for an aftermarket stereo. So these aren't going to work. Let's see, we got this. Okay. Then you got all the settings here. Cruise control. Go back to that. All right. The radio, got OnStar. All right, let me put it into neutral, put it into 4 low. Now we're in 4 low, I'm put it in drive. That's drive in 4 low. That's definitely 4 low. That's reverse in 4 low. Neutral, 4 high, drive. I can tell just by doing this that it's chipped. Definitely tuned. All right, so you'd have to buy a tuner and plug it into this thing to take the tune out, or to modify it, or to know what kind of tuner it is or what they've done. All right, we're gonna go for a drive. This is on a salvage title. If you come to Tucson and drive it home, which you're welcome to do, first of all, it'd be a pretty long drive with this setup with the off-road tires and the whatever, but if you want to, you're welcome to. If you do, obviously you need plates and insurance. You cannot get plates or insurance on a salvage title. So we have to take it to the police and get what's called a level 3 inspection. Once you get the level 3 inspection, we can get what's called a restored salvage title. Then we can issue you plates, and then you can get insurance. Until then, it can't be driven away. So obviously that's mandatory. We charge $200 to do that for you. All right. Then there's a $250 dock fee, and then there's taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax is. So if your state tax rate, God, this thing really runs strong. Wow. Yeah. It runs good. It's definitely lifted though. It's got the floaty front end, little, you know, bumpy, whatever. But actually, you know, compared to a Ford, it's perfect. But compared to a brand new GMC truck, it's not perfect. Anyway, you're going to pay dock fee, you're going to pay restore fee, you're going to pay taxes. Just add 2% to your city tax, to your state tax, and you'll know what you're going to pay in taxes. Then add $250 dock fee, and then add $200 to restore the title. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're obligated to pay is the agreed upon price, and that's it. If you want us to restore the title, which I strongly advise you have us do, add $200 and we'll do that before it ships out. Once we receive your wire, if you're going to ship, once we receive your wire, we'll fill out the title with your name or your company's name and address. We'll notarize it, sign it off to you, and get it in the mail to you. We'll even scan those in to your online file. We'll scan in the envelope we mail it in, so you'll see everything before it even hits the mail. Once the truck ships to you, you take the title and the truck to motor vehicles and do whatever you do there. Deposit's $500. Once you receive your deposit, we have a deal. We'll put your name in a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com, and it'll no longer be for sale. Until there's a deposit, it's for sale. This is a beautiful LBZ lifted truck. It's going to get tons of attention, and it's going to sell quickly. If we accept your offer, I strongly suggest that you're ready to get your deposit in. It's going to go quickly. This one for sure. The pricing is going to be great, and it's a lot of truck. All right. Let's see. Warranty. Obviously, it's got 225,996 miles on it. There's no warranty. The people who built it gave it X amount of miles and X amount of years. It's way past both of those. If they could have given it a 500,000 mile, 20-year warranty, they would have. And they would have sold it for a lot more money, and they would have sold more of them, and it would have been amazing. But they didn't, because they didn't know what would happen. If the people who built it didn't know, there's little we can know, and it's modified. It's been tuned, it's got a 6-inch lift, it's got 35-inch tires. There is no warranty here. If it breaks, go get it fixed, okay? It's as simple as that, all right? Anyway, go over all the pictures. The title will be in the ad. All the information that we have will be in the ad. There'll be HD pictures that you can zoom in on. Use that. Thank you for your time. Wow.